Yo, what is going on, you stinky sneezels? Today we're playing some games with Combo Zacian, the deck that revolves around attacking with Zacian, and then putting Jirachi Prism into our prize cards with Oranguru that puts it on top of the deck, and then Mr. Mime that says take the top card of our deck and switch it with one of our prize cards so that we can draw extra prize cards. And the reason this combo is now more viable than it used to be, because these cards have been around for a little while, is we got Scoop Up Net, which allows us to kind of clean up our bench to create bench space to pull off this combo, and allows us to reuse the combo more efficiently. So yeah, Zacian's the main attacker in the deck. The other attackers I have Tapu Fini here for the Baby Blacephalon matchup, because it's pretty tough without it, and it's a pretty popular deck right now. And then I have the Dusk main Necrozma, specifically for the Pikarom matchup, because it's a more efficient attacker to help us set up a two-shot on a Pikarom or a Raichu, pretty much any of their tag teams, because our game plan in that matchup is knock out a tag team, then knock out a Dedenne or Zeraora or something like that. But it's also good against like Mewtwo decks, basically anything that Zacian doesn't one-shot. The Dusk main is good against as far as the GX decks. Against Dragapult, we kind of just have to two-shot Dragapult with Zacian, but they don't do as much damage, don't put as much pressure on us, so we have a little bit more time to work with that. But really nice for the Pikarom matchup. Pikarom's super popular right now, so it's a nice inclusion right now for sure. I do play a 2-2 on the Oranguru, and Mr. Mime can only play one Jirachi Prism. Would play more if I could, but you can't, because it is a Prism star card. So yeah, 2 Mr. Mime, 2 Oranguru in the deck to just up the consistency of getting this guy out there. I play 4 Quick Ball, of course, and I play 2 Friend Ball to help us find our Pokemon. A lot of people are playing Jirachi in pretty much every deck right now, so Friend Ball for Zacians or Jirachi Prism or the Necrozma is super good depending on the situation. The rest of the deck is pretty straightforward as far as the draw engine goes. Zacian deck, obviously for Metal Saucer, 11 Metal Energy. Would even like to go up to 12 or something to help us get that much more energy off our Intrepid Swords, but 11 is pretty comfortable. I was at 10 initially, and I kind of been bumping around between 11 and 10. So currently at 11 energy for net, make it easier to pull off the combo for switch. We are a Jirachi deck, and we need to reset that Brave Blade pretty frequently, so being able to switch to the bench, retreat off an Escape Board, something like that, to Brave Blade again after we Brave Bladed is pretty important. Draw supporters of 4 research to Marnie. I feel like we don't really need more than that. We only play like 2 or 3 draw supporters throughout a game, because sometimes we're using the boss's orders, so we can pick which targets we want to knock out. I also have 2 Great Catcher in here, because almost every deck plays Dedenne right now, and it almost finds its way into play like every single game. So being able to just Great Catcher knock out Dedenne for 3 prize cards when we have the Jirachi Prism in our prize cards is pretty good, especially when they have like 2 GXs in play, like specifically against Pikarom, going knock out Dedenne, play against Baby Blacephalon, knock out their Lucario, knock out their Dedenne for 6 prize cards, something like that. It's pretty good. And yeah, that is the list. I play a Tool Scrapper in here as well, mostly just for the metal frying pans or metal goggles in the mirror match. Otherwise, we can't one-shot Zacians in the mirror. And that is the list. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's Combo Zacian. Let's go ahead. Let's play some games. All right, getting into our first game here. We are going first. We will take that. No reason not to go first here. All we really want is a Zacian and to use Intrepid Sword on our first turn. Have an energy, have a quick ball, have the Jirachi start. Doesn't get better than this. Have a Dedenne as well, but no need to Dede change off the bat here. We are up against a Rillaboom deck. Okay, good to know. Gonna go ahead and quick ball away. I don't think I'll need Tool Scrapper in this matchup, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna grab a Zacian, then I'm going to Primate Wisdom away the energy here, and if I get an energy, then I'll get to attach an energy for turn, as well as nope, no energy. That's fine. Oh, oops, I forgot to Intrepid Sword, or I forgot to Stellar Wish. Now we're just gonna Intrepid Sword. I messed that up. Should have Stellar Wished first. Should have quick balled for the Zacian, Stellar Wished, then done the Primate Wisdom. My bad. Was completely caught up in the Primate Wisdom, Zacian, Intrepid Sword combo, and the correct way to maneuver that. I definitely want to make sure I get this energy on the Zacian as opposed to doing a Stellar Wish, especially when my hand is just fine. So, gonna miss out on a Stellar Wish there, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll be okay. We actually currently one-shot this Rillaboom V. So that's pretty good. Yeah, we currently get the one-shot on this Rillaboom V. We can try and draw 3 prize cards off it. If not, we can just get 4 prize cards off this guy later on. Another Zacian to work with, which is great. I'm going to start with the Stellar Wish here. Did get a quick ball. Now we can double quick ball, get the combo, draw 3 prize cards off this Rillaboom. Sounds good. Get the combo pieces here. Insane start here. And we're going to get to Marnie, our opponent, to have a pretty big hand here. 7 cards in the hand. Alright, Wisdom. An Energy would be cool here. An Escape Board would be cool. Friend Ball, I'm pretty sure does absolutely nothing. And probably later in the game will also do absolutely nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and play this Friend Ball here. And just kind of burn it. Because I don't think it's going to do anything for the rest of the game. Switch. And then Marnie. Just need a Metal Energy. We have quite a few left. Boom. There it is. Perfect. Going to go ahead and throw the Escape Board down on our Jirachi. Attach to the active. And Brave Blade for the knockout. Get myself that Prism. Jirachi Prism here, and use the ability. Yes, I would like that extra prize card. Ooh, gotta draw support as well. Currently just a net short, and here Duskmane could be pretty good against the Rowlet and Alolan Executor. Actually, we can hit it. Oh, they do have that Life Force, so probably won't get any value out of it. I take it back. Not gonna probably get any value out of it. So we'll probably just let the Duskmane go. We don't play any stadiums. One Chaotic Swell would definitely be the stadium to consider adding to the deck. It's in most matchups just kind of irrelevant. Definitely would be worth to consider adding a one of Chaotic Swell. It can be kind of hard to find as well. So currently don't play it, but definitely something to consider adding to the deck at some point. All right, here we go. They're getting out that Rillaboom here, get themselves some energy acceleration. They have no energy in play right now. Just need to knock this thing out and we will win the game. Gonna start with an Acro Bike here. Gonna take the Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net the Jirachi. Go ahead and put it on top of the deck. So we get a Friend Ball. Gonna shuffle the deck so I don't top deck the what's it called anymore, and then go ahead and play Research. Just looking for a switch here. There's a switch. That's perfect. Drew back into the Jirachi. Gonna go ahead and play Acro Bike first. Looking for another Zacian at this point. There's a Metal Saucer. Gonna take that over the net. Switch. Just need a Quick Ball. Ooh, we're actually low on Quick Ball here. And take the Acro Bike, but we do want another Zacian. That's for sure. Another Zacian would be great. Oh, that's a Metal Energy. That's not a Zacian. All right, just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna actually attach an extra energy here for turn, so that way we could hard retreat, attach, and then Scoop Up Net something to attack again with Zacian. And then Brave Blade. Ooh, 230. I was about to say 130, but it's 230. Yeah, need another Zacian. We might be able to get away with just this one Zacian, though. That's actually very possible that we can win this game with just this one Zacian. We just need to knock out this Rowlet and Alolan Executor to actually win the game at this point. There's a Malawandlana. They will be able to heal the Rowlet and Alolan Executor here. Pretty much a full HP, only 50 damage on that. We still knock it out. If they attack with it, they'll have 20 damage on it, so we will be a little bit short. Yeah, if they attack with the Rowlet and Alolan Executor, we won't be able to quite get the knockout. But that's just extra energy here, so we can just hard retreat, Stellar Wish, and then Scoop Up Net the Jirachi. Or actually, we could, no, that won't quite work. There's another Escape Board, so we could lose one less energy here. Retreat once again. Look for that Quick Ball. No Quick Ball. And a Scoop Up Net in a boss's orders. I'm gonna take the net here. Primate Wisdom away the Oranguru. I guess I could have gone with the Jirachi. There's a Zacian. That's exactly what we were looking for. Bench Zacian, attach to Zacian, Metal Saucer to Zacian. Scoop Up Net our Jirachi. Send up this Zacian, bench Jirachi, and Brave Blade. Okay, we are a Brave Blade away. Super close to already closing this one out. 250 on the Rowlet and Alolan Executor. There's no way they can heal it enough this time around, I don't think, to get it out of that KO range with the Brave Blade. We still need to find a way to gust it up if they do move it to the bench. Oh, they can remove all of our energy from play. I completely forgot about that. The GX attack of the Rowlet and Alolan Executor. I should have held on to that Metal Saucer. Definitely a mistake there to have played that Metal Saucer. Okay, now I'm in a little bit of trouble, not gonna lie. All of my energy is going back. Should have held on to that. We do have plenty of Metal Saucers left. We gotta find them. That's gonna be the trouble now. We gotta find those Metal Saucers. Let's see here. Top deck of Metal, no surprise there. Stellar Wish into nothing. Gonna go ahead and Mime Wisdom away this Prism. Alright, gonna go ahead and Mr. Mime into the deck, I guess. Net the Jirachi, send up a Mr. Mime, bench a Jirachi, attached to Zacian and Intrepid Sword. Yeah, no surprise that we hit a couple there, as most of our deck has become energy. So yeah, we're close. Just need to hit this thing and the game will be over. We have the prism in the prize cards to help us with our prize card exchange if we do need to get some different knockouts here. Maybe we don't even knock out the Rowlet and Alolan Executor at this point. That is possible. This guy is actually hitting super hard right now with the Flower Storm. Yeah, we're actually in a little bit of trouble if they're able to get this to the bench. And then Flower Storm one-shot our Zacian. Yeah, we're going to be in trouble. We have plenty of Gust effects left. 2 Great Catcher, I believe. Yeah, both Great Catcher, both bosses' orders. We just need to find one of those and then knock out this Rowlet Alolan Executor, which they do have to move. They can't knock out our active this turn, or they will lose the game. So can't do that. We'll see what they got for themselves. There's a quick ball. How many research do we have left as well? We got 2 research, 1 Marnie, so 3 draw supporters left. Dedenne still in the deck. But we only have 1 quick ball left. There is the Eldegoss. What do they have the option of getting? There's a Mallow and Lana. Here's a big charm. They are going to be able to fully heal this Rowlet Alolan Executor this turn if they want to, actually, which is once again going to set us back from being able to get the knockout. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're maybe starting to get into trouble here. We need to find our last station and set that up. Yeah, they're going to be able to Mallow and Lana with that Eldegoss. If we can gust up. Oh, they're hard retreating to the Shaman, actually. I thought they would. Did they already use a supporter? No, they got the boss's orders, but they're not going to get the knockout. Interesting choice from my opponent there. Oranguru. We're going to start with this, because if we get a Great Catcher or a boss's orders, we do win the game. It is a Metal Saucer. I'm going to switch into Jirachi here. Stellar Wish. Into a Whiff. And go back into an Intrepid Sword. Oh, no. I will get the energy to attach, because I might need to hard retreat this guy next turn. They can heal 6 more from this and go down to 70 damage on it. We still knock it out if we are able to get a Gust effect. But we do need to get that Gust effect. There's a boss's orders on the Eldegoss. They can knock out my Zacian. We can create another Zacian and still get the knockout next turn. This game is starting to slip away. We still have plenty of Great Catchers left. Plenty of Metal Saucers. Alright, go Jirachi. Just need to find ourselves a draw supporter. Have quite a few of those left. Still have the Dedenne, like I mentioned. Could also KO the Eldegoss. Stellar Wish is a research art. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Zacian goes down. Saucer. Attach. I think we have plenty of switch cards left. Well, we have 1 switch left, actually. We do not have plenty of switch cards left. Jirachi's not a whole ton. Alright, research. Switch. Let's go with that Saucer. There we go. This guy's got 230 left. Okay. Unless both Great Catcher are prize, which you know what? I don't actually know for sure. We could lose, but I think we're going to get it here. I'm sure one of our Great Catchers is still hanging out in the deck. Yep. There we go. Great Catcher. Bring up that. We had a really good start, and it started to slip away very quickly. Couldn't find that next Zacian. That was our struggle early on. Finally got it, but at that point, our opponent was able to abuse the fact that it took so long. So it got really close, but we still ended up walking away with that dub there. All right, we are into another one. Won the coin flip again. We'll definitely be going up first. Zacian Jirachi start and an energy to attach. That is pretty good, man. All right. Open the Jirachi. Have a couple more things to do before we Intrepid Sword. Probably just put both of them in play because we do need Zacians in play. We do need like 2 Zacian in play. Pretty aggressively early on here. Jirachi start from our opponent. Stellar Wish. Let's grab another Acro Bike. We can already almost pull off the combo here. Not quite going to be able to. That's fine. Primate Wisdom away the energy. So if we get an energy, we can attach it and then Intrepid Sword and get another energy, which is what we just did. Now we'll have at least 1 more energy here. We have a Saucer. We have an energy in the discard pile. Our turn 1 is looking insanely good. Here, double Zacian already in play. The Oranguru is ready to go. We got a Saucer to use Scrapper to deal with any tools they could get in play on this first turn. We have also the option of the boss's orders or the research. So if they put something down we just want to hit, we can just boss's orders it up and hit it, as opposed to using research on our first turn. A pretty insane start here. Here's a Pokemon Research Lab. You do not see these very often. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that means our opponent's playing. I'm curious to find out though. Here comes the Stellar Wish. Yeah, you don't see the Research Labs come down very often. There's a Crushing Hammer. Oof, you hate to see those come out. I definitely would have played my Acro Bike a little bit differently, you know, if I knew what my opponent was playing. Obviously, we had no clue what was going on. Lucario-Melmetal with a Capture Energy. It is a Capture Energy. All right, get themselves another basic Pokemon. There's a Diancie, so it has to be Aerodactyl, I believe, is what they're going to probably be playing then. Aerodactyl, Lucario-Melmetal. Well, that's pretty annoying, not going to lie. So we're going to sit here in Intrepid Sword a lot then. We're just going to be hanging out, using Intrepid Sword a lot. Not going to be wanting to use our Metal Saucers at all early on here. We just want to find energy, attach them, use Intrepid Sword, build up a big hand to deal with these shenanigans our opponent is presenting to us right now. I doubt they even play Metal Energy. They probably just play this guy for the Full Metal Wall GX attack. Yeah, all right. We'll see how this goes. I got no clue, not going to lie. Stellar Wish. I'm going to grab myself that Quick Ball so we can combo here. I'm afraid of any tool cards. I don't, maybe. I'm not sure. Just gonna go ahead and Intrepid Sword. There's the Jirachi Prism. That's cool to see. We're pretty much set up to actually knock out one of these Aerodactyls for 3 prize cards. And that could just be our game plan. We could just go knock out Aerodactyl, knock out Aerodactyl. I do have to remember its ability does make basic Pokemon's attacks cost us a colorless more. So Double Saucer won't quite get me the knockout. I'm kind of an energy short. I was hoping to hit an energy off that Intrepid Sword. Was not so fortunate, but still could top deck an energy. Or we could research into like Great Catcher plus energy. Just kind of depends. Another Capture Energy coming down onto the Lucario-Melmetal. Yeah, I don't think they play Metal Energy. This guy's just here for that Full Metal Wall GX to once again remove energy from my Pokemon. I was gonna say from the opponent's Pokemon. I am the opponent in this case. Yeah, but we could just look to go knock out Aerodactyl, knock out Aerodactyl. Like I said, just knock out back-to-back Aerodactyls. Keep it simple, keep it clean. There's a Crushing Hammer. That's kind of mean. Hopefully a Tails. Oof. All right. 3 energy in this. We're just going to be Intrepid Sorting once again, I think. Chillin' and Intrepid Sorting. They do play Metal Energy. All right. I'm mistaken. Just kind of assumed, but guess not. And Metal Saucer. All right, so this guy's attacking. Maybe we'll look to just like 2-shot him and then clean up one of the other guys then. That also could be what we go for here. Here comes a Steel Fist. Yep. Yeah, we could just look to 2-shot this, I guess. That would be fine. I would hate to just do that. They will GX attack us next turn, but not too worried about that. I'm gonna grab this Acro Bike. Hopefully this finds us an energy. Actually, I could use one of these Quick Balls as well. Quick Ball away this. Get a Mr. Mime. Acro Bike. Get that Marnie. I wouldn't mind putting my hand back in the deck here. Yeah, hitting this guy seems pretty good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrapper these two. Get some value out of the scrapper here. I'm gonna go ahead and Wisdom away the Jirachi. It's another Annette. Mime the Jirachi out. Double Saucer. And again. Could Scoop Up Net my active. Could switch. Switches are kind of like more important overall. So I'm gonna go with a Scoop Up Net here, I think. Yeah, Scoop Up Net, my active. We're hoping to just kind of hit an energy here. We're kind of playing like we're gonna hit an energy here off this Marnie. It's a good chance we will as well. Yep, there it is. Perfect. We're just gonna go ahead and Brave Blade. And I fully expect the Full Metal Wall GX attack to come out here on my opponent's next turn. Probably what's gonna happen. We'll just switch into a Jirachi. Research, probably hide the Great Catcher on top of the deck because we want to use that to be able to chase these GX Pokemon back into the active. So we'll, you know, Wisdom that away, switch into Jirachi, research, and then just Intrepid Sword for the turn. I expect the expect the Full Metal Wall to come out here. Seems to be the goal of our opponent's deck here is to kind of disrupt energy as much as possible, and then kind of set up these Aerodactyls to take knockouts. Or to even like disrupt it to prevent being attacked further with that Primal Winds. That seems to be the whole gimmick here behind my opponent's deck. It could be something a little bit different as well. Here comes a Tag Switch. That's pretty cool. Off to Lucario-Melmetal, almost certainly to the Aerodactyl GX. Maybe they won't actually. No, I have a feeling the Full Metal Wall's coming out here. I have a. Yeah, here it comes. All right, our game plan is still going to be knock out this guy and then knock out one of these, though, I think. Using the Jirachi Prism twice overall. switch Wisdom away, the Great Catcher, so I can make it easier to bring this guy back up to the active later on. Like this Friend Ball. Ooh, the Dusk main. I completely forgot about the Dusk main. Gonna take the Dusk main here. He can actually knock this thing out this turn if we get a Metal Energy and a Scoop Up Net. We're a Scoop Up Net away right now. There it is. Get 4 prizes off this guy right here. Let's go for it. That sounds good to me. Oh, we already attached to the bench. Oh my gosh. Completely forgot about the Dusk main, and I got fully punished. We're just going to go with an Intrepid Sword. Please do not do what I just did. Man, I do that too much. I like don't see a line of play, and then I see it, and I'm, oh my gosh, I can do this. This line of play is super sick. And it is a super sick line of play, but you can't do it once you've already attached for turn. But actually having this guy in the active is kind of annoying for my opponent. So maybe this actually works out better than I think. This guy can't attack right now because they only have 2 energy on it. And then, oh, well, they brought up my dude. This guy couldn't attack for the knockout either. So actually, that was actually a kind of interesting situation where it actually was like pretty cool to have the Necrozma in the active because they just can't take a knockout on it. And they could have taken a knockout on my Jirachi actually. So actually, that might have still been the best line of play anyways. Even though overall it does kind of look like I messed up. I'm gonna go back on it and say that was actually just fine. Let's just, I have no idea what to Wisdom here. Let's just Wisdom away this. Oh, a switch is perfect. It saves the energy in play. Switch back to the Necrozma. We're gonna have to boss's orders up this Diancie because with this guy in the active, the ability is still there. And then we're gonna Dusk Shot and knock this thing out, I think. Pretty cool. Dusk Shot, boom. Now this thing is trapped in the active, which means we can just knock this out for 2 more prizes on our next turn if we get another Scoop Up Net to work with. Gonna do the Jirachi Prism thing. Yes, sir. Get 2 more prize cards. So if we get we got the Great Catcher. If we want to take a knockout on one of those guys, we do have 2 prize cards left, so we just need 2 more energy on this guy, and he can knock out one of these Aerodactyls. Got the Great Catcher to pull it up, or, yeah, there's a Melamon. He's moving. All right, so we're going to send up the Jirachi Prism here. We're currently just a saucer away from winning this game. Draw for turn. Is a Zacian. Scoop Up Net the Jirachi Prism. Send up Jirachi. Still a Wish into a Scoop Up Net and a Marnie and a switch. Take the Marnie. There's a good chance we see a saucer. Take the Marnie. Go ahead, throw on a skateboard here. Throw on a skateboard here. Attach an energy here. And Marnie. Yeah, only 13 cards left in the deck. We're not drawing any of the ones we put on the bottom. There's the saucer. That's going to be the game. Cool. All right. Gonna get a dub here over our opponent's interesting Lucario-Melmetal fossil deck, and that's gonna do it for these games with the Combozation. In my opinion, one of the best decks in the game right now. I think it's a tier 1 deck for sure. Just not heavily played a whole ton. Hasn't been figured out quite as much as the other tier 1 decks like Pikarom, Baby Blounce, Dragapult, but I think it's up there for sure. I think it's an insanely powerful deck, so definitely recommend it, trying it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the games. If you did, give the video a like, join the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.